Be up, guys. Welcome to the stream. Brilliant. Not so late today, actually, for a change. Um, so yeah, let's get into this. Well, this was supposed to be what maybe I thought we were probably going to make an offer for this player, Matias Orozco. I think that's how you say it. It might be Matias Orozco. It could be that. I have a feeling it probably is a Ross show. But what I've seen now is that it looks like we're not going to bid. And it looks like maybe he's going to be going to Liverpool instead. So, I had that put down, are we going to prepare an offer? Are we going to make an offer? Is it going to happen? Well, pretty much, no. It looks like I think we're not going to do anything. It looks like he's going to Liverpool. So, well, what do you believe with any of this? I mean, we've had the usual guff now about Al Haji Diouf as well, which I'm going to get into in a little while as well. But this. Because I know I'm sure we're going to make some more deals before the end of the window, you would think, wouldn't you? I mean, that was a magnificent performance on Saturday, no doubt. It was an incredible, awesome performance, and Sangare was incredible. Absolute baller, absolute. And you'd think he'd come on, it'd be a bigger price tag than what he was, because somehow we got him for 39 million plus add-ons, I guess, as well. But somehow we got him for probably cheaper than he should be. And he's one hell of a player. If he can keep that going for pretty much nearly the whole season, then we got Europe in the bag, surely, or even a trophy. I mean, the Carabao Cup. I mean, to be honest, I'd take either of those. But if we get both, I mean, don't want to be too greedy. It's only one game, of course. Can't get too absolutely gassed after just one game, playing a poor Spurs team as well. Even though we were superb, they were absolutely shocking. Tottenham, they were absolutely pathetic, to be honest. But you still have to beat what's in front of you. And we were absolutely amazing and totally deserved it. You still get the story, people saying, oh, the Spurs were terrible, that they were this and that, spent all that money, get all these big players in there are terrible. Yes, there are still, there's actually a few that are giving us big credit and praising Sangare and all that. But there are still some saying, oh, it's just Spursy being Spursy, they were shit, spent a load of money and they were terrible. And, yeah, not giving us total credit because we were actually awesome, we were at home. We should play well in front of our own crowd, let's be honest. And, well, that's what you'd expect. You would expect that. So I thought we were totally incredible, awesome. In that game, yes, Spurs were bad, but at the end of the day, give the Bees credit because we were incredible. And if we can keep that sort of performance levels going, improve still, don't get caught all the time. Sometimes still getting caught at times doing too much or trying to play out from the back is not always great with us. I don't like that. I'm not sure we're totally that good at passing out from the back. Not sure we've got actual players that are capable of that, but I don't know. I'd like to see Schuster because apparently I've heard he's great on the ball, bringing it out and so forth. And yet we haven't really seen a lot of him lately, Schuster, since we bought him. Yannick Schuster. He might get a run out tomorrow in the Carabao Cup. That's possible. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've got to have a sort of a second team there. I would say you got to have you can't play the same team surely because you want the same team for Saturday. You can't play them three times in a row. I'm sorry, unless you really want to make a statement. But I think he might go. I mean, look, we've got we've got a great squad now. We could put out a totally really good second string against Brentford, against ourselves, against Birmingham. We could put out a really fantastic, amazing team still, second team against Birmingham. Really, when you think about it, and I'm not underestimating Birmingham. They're a very good team. I rate Birmingham. What they've done, they've got some really good players as well. They cannot be underestimated whatsoever. And I hope we don't do that tomorrow. I mean, I've got the preview. I'm actually doing a preview pretty much straight after this, almost, for the Birmingham game. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do. Well, I know we've got to probably put a second team out. You can't keep, as I say, you can't keep playing the same team. It's 3 times in a row. It's going to get because we've got Leeds on Saturday, and that's a tough game. That is a tough game at Leeds. Ellen Road. We want the proper first team out, and we don't want to see them struggling. We want to, or tired, or lackluster, lethargic, or whatever. We want us to be still sharp. It's going to be a tough battle with Leeds on Saturday. So, I want to see us, be tough and carry on the way we did against Spurs. I mean, Spurs were bad. I mean, we keep saying it, but we were absolutely fantastic. We were awesome. We deserved to win. Should have been more than 3. Let's be honest. At the end of the day. And be up to you, Danny. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming in once again, brother. And obviously, I'm talking. Well, let's get into this because I'm going to go into this guy. It's Matias Orozco. Or Rojo. I think it's Rojo. I'd say actually because he's Colombian. That it's probably not even going to happen. I mean, I saw this on. I'll go to this one, but this is where I obviously see it to begin with. And so let's go to this. It's all right, guys, just bringing it up. So this is where I see it to begin with. I think he's been linked with us before. I seem to remember talking about this a while back, about this man and this player. So, I've never really heard of the man. I'm going to say, man, he's 18. Yeah, still a kid, really, in a way. But look, Deportivo Cali, whoever they are, I don't really know them either. He's obviously defensive midfield, which we seem to want still. To me, I would be going for, as I say, another left back. And I still think another striker myself. I still think we may need. I'm still not sure whether Thiago's going to stay. I still have issues with him as a proper natural striker. I don't think he is. I know he's got all these goals and he's incredible last season and whatever, but there's just things about him that look like he won't always take every chance he gets. It's going to be, and the penalty as well. Why did he put that so far towards the post? I know I'm picking, little nitpicks here of performances because we were superb. But I know he's got better. He's better than that. And what he was doing on some of what he done on Saturday. He actually done some great play at times as well. But I just know he can be better than what he, because you get all them goals in one season. It doesn't make you a bad player overnight. Because you had a poor World Cup or a bad end of the season, not as great at the end of the season, and a shit World Cup, really. It doesn't make you a bad player, though, overnight, surely. But anyway, let's get to this. As I say, I didn't really know much about this guy. And yes, we spoke about him before, but it looks like we're not actually even going to go for him. But this is what it said here. 10 hours ago, Deportivo Cali manager Rafael Dudamel confirmed that the club is close to selling 18-year-old Colombian defensive midfielder Matias Araujo to European football. During the press conference, Dudamel revealed that negotiations are in an advanced stage and that only final details need to be settled. The manager did not name a club. Araujo's destination is expected to be in England, and it is specified that Liverpool and Brentford are two interested teams. The transfer fee to sign the footballer is estimated to be around €6 million, which doesn't sound a lot, and something we could surely do. Araujo joined Deportivo Cali in July 2025 and is under contract until June 2029. The Colombia under-21 international made 14 domestic league appearances and scored 1 goal in the 25-26 season. His current transfer market value is 1.4 million, which is certainly not a lot. And if they're asking for just €6 million, well, I don't know why we're not making this deal. Why we not made an offer? Why are we not? Or is it that we just weren't really totally interested? And it's all newspaper media guff again or whatever. But then again, it's saying there we were listed as interested. But that don't mean a lot at the end of the day if you're not even going to make a bid or do anything or look like you're going to make a bid. So I don't know why we're listed as interested, but there we go. But then I've just read this as well, not long ago, just a few minutes ago. So this probably tells me that this isn't going to happen. Pretty much, it's there in black and white that it's probably not even going to happen with us because it looks like he's going to Liverpool, although it says Leeds in the picture as well. So I'll try and get rid of a few of these adverts on here that are all coming on, fucking as usual. Get rid of the goddamn fucking adverts. It's looking to me like he's probably going elsewhere. Well, it's saying Liverpool leads in picture for €6 million Colombian. Brentford ruled out of imminent deal. So that's pretty much telling me that we're not going to do anything with this. So, well, it's saying here Brentford appear to have missed out on Matias Araujo. Well, is that a bad thing? I don't know. With the Deportivo Cali midfielder now reportedly set to join another Premier League club. Leeds United and Liverpool are the two most possible destinations according to Colombian media. The Bees made a formal approach for the 18-year-old weeks ago. Things have moved quickly since then, and experienced local journalist Mariano Olsen now says Araujo will move to an important English club in the coming hours. Well, so obviously we're not important because we're not Gonna do. I'm trying to get rid of that fucking advert. Fuck off. I just pressed the close thing on it and it's done that. Oh fuck. No, fuck that. I ain't doing that again. Yeah. Crucially for Brentford, Olsen clarified in replies that the mystery club is not them. So it's not us, guys. So this really was something and nothing, really, in the end. Although, of course, we had made a formal approach, but obviously nothing more. Premier League move said to be imminent. It looks to me, I would say Liverpool. I would probably say here, but not knowing for sure. We don't know. That is the big development since Brentford's approach was reported. Olsen says Araujo is leaving Deportivo Cali and points to his €6 million, £5.2 million release clause. And that ain't a lot, is it? I mean, I'm just surprised, or maybe there's something there we didn't like about it and didn't want to get him in the end. I don't know. But that isn't a lot of money, compared to what some of them are nowadays. And I just wonder, should we have tried to make more with this and tried to get him? I don't know. It's not a hell of a lot of money when you think about it nowadays. So the journalist hasn't revealed the destination yet, although Colombian reports have started trying to identify the club. At the moment, Liverpool and Leeds United are among the names being discussed in Colombia. Al Pay specifically mentions Liverpool alongside Brentford when covering the race. Their information appears to predate Olsen ruling the Bees out. So Liverpool remain one of the possibilities. Leeds have also been linked alongside the Reds elsewhere in Colombia. At this stage, neither can safely be presented as Araujo's destination. What appears considerably clearer is that Brentford's approach hasn't resulted in them winning the race. I'll get rid of this fucking advert now. Situation has changed rapidly. That's quite a turnaround from the position reported on only days ago. Deportivo Cali were said to prefer keeping Araujo so he could continue developing with their first team. Journalist Juan Esteban Osorio also stated there was no concrete negotiation at that point. Any departure would have... Fuck off, adverts. Any departure would have to be a permanent transfer. Olsen's update suggests that situation has now developed quickly, potentially helped by the existence of the €6 million, €5.2 million release clause. Araujo had only extended his Deportivo Cali contract earlier this year, signing until December 2029. His rise has been similarly quick. After making his senior debut in June 2025, he established himself as a regular during the first half of this year. Araujo has made 27 first-team appearances in total and scored twice. He has also become captain of Colombia's under-20 side. Those performances attracted attention from several European countries, but England now appears to have won the race. With the transfer said to be happening within hours, that mystery shouldn't last much longer. So we are going to see, but apparently it's not us. So, and going to the Leeds site, Leeds United, their Leeds Press. It's saying it's Leeds United battle Liverpool. the £5.2 million South American sensation. So they feel it is between themselves and Liverpool. Leeds United have made an excellent start to the season with a 1-0 win over Nottingham Forest on Saturday. But there is still plenty for the club to sort out in the transfer market before the window closes. The Whites are still looking for cover at goalkeeper, striker and left back, while Daniel Farke would also like to add a versatile forward to give him more options in attack. Leeds are working on a loan deal for Chelsea winger, Mikhailo Mudryk. Oh dear. Well, good luck with that one. Want to get him? Oh, well, I don't know. Although it could take some time to get the agreement over the line, the Ukrainian is keen to remain in the Premier League despite Chelsea's efforts to send him to Strasbourg. The Whites are also closing in on their fifth signing of the summer, with the club working to finalise the deal in the coming days. However, the 49ers are not stopping there. They remain keen to add a highly rated young player to the squad, pushing hard to land one of South America's most exciting talents. Leeds and Liverpool battle for Matias Araujo. Bloody advert, go away. What's going on? Get lost. Right. Where were we now? We weren't there. Right. The 49ers want to invest in young players and recently secured a deal to sign 18-year-old striker Dietmar Hoja, who has joined their under-21 squad. These really sound like us now, Leeds, that are doing all this with youngsters and so forth. Trying to develop them, buy them, probably sell them on for more money, probably. So Leeds are looking to add backups to their striker, goalkeeper and left back, but the club have been keen to add a midfielder to their squad this summer as well. It may not be Leeds' biggest priority right now, but the club are keen to invest in a young defensive midfielder, according to Sport Witness. Citing reports from Colombia, the Whites are among the clubs interested in 18-year-old midfielder Matias Araujo. Brentford have already failed with a bid, and it's been claimed that Leeds and Liverpool are in the running to sign the young midfielder this summer. He has a £5.2 million release clause, and Deportivo Cali are not interested in negotiating a lower fee for the talented young defensive midfielder. That may be what it was then. We probably went too low. A lower fee, which is, well, I thought that's not bad. I mean, like 5 point, and then it's a release clause. It's set. You can't negotiate that. And if that's what we've tried to do, well, that's a bit stupid, really. You know, I know that's trying to be like our model of getting really, really cheap and selling for loads more. But if that is the case, which is I wouldn't be surprised if it is. We tried to get him a bit lower than he should be, and the release clause is 5.2. So we're trying to pay less. Araujo is expected to leave the Whites in the coming days, and Leeds are very much in the race to sign him before the end of the summer transfer window. So there you go. I mean, it's either, it looks like then it could be then or it could be Liverpool. So, and it looks like we're not in the race now. We've lost out. I mean, if it's going to be imminent, they're saying it's imminent next few hours. Well, and we're not in it. Well, it's not us, that's for sure. So let's forget that one. I think it's dead in the water already, to be honest. So let's move on to another lot of guff, really, that seems to to still be circulating. It's absolute guff, surely. Because we told everyone, the club itself told everyone that we'd moved on from this player. We moved on from Al-Hadji Malik Diouf at West Ham. Yet we're still getting Guff here saying we're preparing a new deal, a new offer. It's saying, this is even like on the BBC website, Gossip B's ready £37 million Diouf bid. Well, the thing is, don't they actually want, I'm sure they want 50 mil, surely. I think that's what they said, I'm sure. So we're even if that is true, we're doing well below it again, surely. I mean, he's not worth 50 mil anyway. I mean, this probably is more like what he should be, like 37 mil or 35 or something. Not nowhere near 50 mil, 40, 45, 50, nowhere near. He's not that good. And I don't know if he even played at the weekend for West Ham. Because they lost to Charlton Pathetic 2-1. You lose to Charlton Pathetic 2-1, you know, well, if he was playing, well, that just shows he's not worth that amount. And apparently we walked away from this weeks ago. Yet it's still saying here, well, we're supposed to be making an offer, improved offer. I don't even think it won't happen, surely, because if we're not doing it, and yet so many other sites, even, you know, it's even on BBC, but then can you even trust them nowadays? Let's be honest. And of course, they got it from, this is from Football Insider. So, you know, this is obviously, I've clicked on the link. So this is Peter O'Rourke, transfer correspondent. And I mean, I don't know if this guy can be exactly trusted. Who knows? But I mean, I just don't know why we would be saying we're not interested and we moved on when, you know, and if we're not, why would we be saying totally different to what we just said? Why would we be lying? I mean, I just don't understand it, guys. I'm sorry. But this is what it's all saying again. And when we can believe this, I don't totally know. Probably not. Sources, Brentford submitting improved new West Ham offer. Brentford are preparing to place an improved £37 million bid for West Ham defender Al-Hadji Malik Diouf. Sources have told Football Insider. Right. The Bees have seen their last three offers rejected for the Hammers left back. But look, we haven't supposed to have made any offers. The Hammers left back as they look to secure his signature before the transfer window closes. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. It's not even on our website that we're doing it. So this is absolute fucking guff. Absolute total BS. The 21-year-old is keen on a return to the Premier League after being part of the West Ham side that was relegated to the Championship last season. Diouf had played in West Ham's opening Championship match of the season as they drew 2-2 away to Burnley. So he played in that match. However, the Senegal international was absent from the squad during Saturday's 2-1 defeat to Charlton Pathetic. Well, what can you read into that? Was he just dropped? What happened? Was he injured? I mean, look, I guess if you are looking to go back to the Premier League, you don't want to play for them. I guess you would be causing some shit. We all know that when somebody causes shit in your team and want to leave, we know what happens. But how can we say it's definitely us that are making all these moves? Because we've apparently said we're not. So why is it conflicted? It seems I'm still thinking it's Guff here. I'm not totally sure about this at all. And yes, they keep saying it all. They keep going with it. So you kind of think, is there some truth? But I don't think there is. But I don't know. I could be proved wrong. Last season, Diouf made 32 appearances in the Premier League and picked up 5 assists for the Hammers. Well, it's saying here Brentford determined to secure Al Hadji Malik Diouf signing. Well, I'm not totally sure with that. For Brentford, this season presents another opportunity for them. Unlike previous campaigns, none of their star players have departed the club so far this summer, which is brilliant, isn't it? And that proved the case that was a good thing on Saturday, let's be honest. After missing out on Europe on goal difference last season, Keith Andrews will be hoping to finally secure this historic achievement this campaign. If Brentford can secure the signing of Diouf this summer, it could go a long way to ensuring that the club is playing in Europe during the 27-28 season. However, it remains to be seen whether their next offer will be accepted by the Hammers, as they aim to win promotion back to the Premier League as soon as possible. So, I don't know, but for me, I thought we'd washed our hands with this and walked away weeks ago after our one offer. We made an offer, it was rejected. Apparently, it was a lowish offer. Sorry, I should say lowish. A small offer of, I don't know, well below probably what they wanted. That may have been the case, but that we might have thought, well, he's not worth that amount, the big amount. And that's probably right. I don't think he is worth a big amount. He's not. If he's 50 mil, that is terrible. That is absolutely disgusting. He's nowhere near worth that. Because from all accounts, what I've heard, and I know I've seen him play, I've seen him when he was in the Premier for West Ham. He's a mate. He looks really great going forward. He's, drives forward, long, tall, rangy player. Gets forward well, gets a great crossing most of the time. I think he even done that against us at times. And that looks amazing. But at the back, he's weak. And we don't want that. If that is the case, if he's not really that great at the back, I mean, yes, you can develop that. You can make him better, possibly. I mean, what is he, still only 21? But if that is the case, and he makes so many mistakes and cock-ups in the season, we don't want that. We're trying to continue what we've just achieved of 3-0 against Spurs on Saturday. We want to continue that. We don't want people cocking up left, right and centre and giving goals to the opposition. And this is what could happen with him. So, to be honest, I don't want him, if that is the case. And I am surprised if this is really all true, because we've mentioned the club itself came out saying so many weeks ago now, we've moved on. We're not after him. And yet it's still the same shit now. It's still the same. We're preparing another offer. We've already made 3 offers or whatever. Surely It would have been on our website if we'd made 3 offers for this bloke. I never see that. Yes, it's true we made 1 offer, but 2 more offers, no. I'm sure we haven't. So I don't know. I'm perplexed, guys. I'm absolutely perplexed with this. And there's so many other sites saying that this is happening, and I mean, let's go to this guy, right, on X, right? This Peter O'Rourke, right? Let's see. And let's see if we can see if he can be trusted, right? Let's go to him there, right? Peter O'Rourke, yeah. At Sports Pete Pete Zero, sorry. Transfer correspondent for at Footy Insider 24/7 or 247. Football writer, podcaster, DMs open. These are all my own views. These are all my own views. He said it himself. So he's coming out with these views that are probably not even true. He's making these up. It's sensationalism. Yes, he's got a lot of followers and people following. I mean, what, 172.3k followers is a lot. But does that mean what he's saying is all true? All these are spot on? I'm not totally sure, and I want to be, but I just feel this is a load of guff still. And right, let's go to what he's saying here. Let's go to right. He's saying Brentford are which is what he just said on there. Brentford are planning an improved offer in the region of 37 million for West Ham left back El Hadji Malik Diouf, after having 3 previous bids rejected. The Senegal international is keen on the move back to the Premier League. Right. Let's look at these comments. And I think this is a guy I've been following, Gary B's 10. Let's see. Yes, following. I thought I was. Right. Yeah. Following this guy, right? Brentford are planning or just making shit up. Hashtag bullshit. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm going to like that one. This guy knows, another Bees fan, proper Bees fan that knows what they're talking about, knows what they're watching and reading. They know, like me, that this is BS. So well done, Gary. Brilliant, bro. Nice one, brother. Totally agree. Yes, totally agree. Right, Sean, it looks like he's a West Ham fan. Yeah, Hammers fan. We're keen on a move back to the Premier League too. Clearly, he's quick to forget he's one of the reasons we went down. Exactly. It should be 40 mil for his left leg and minus 35 million for his right. Totally agree. What are you lying for? Brentford are done in the market for the summer. Well, I'm not sure we're totally done, but I know this deal isn't happening. Yeah, he's another Bees fan. I don't know where he's getting that we're done. I still think we're going for 1 or 2 more, surely. You can have your engagement for this post, but just stop. Yeah. Another West Ham fan, Tommy Tucker. That was Jimmy, by the way. I think I will follow him, but I don't totally agree with. I don't totally agree with what he's saying there that we're finished. I don't know where he's getting that from that we're finished, because I don't think we are. I still think we are going for more. Diouf playing for this Brentford team means they're qualified for Europe this season. Well, yeah, but I'm not sure about him. To be honest, I'm amazed we're going for him. If he is weak at the back, I'm not so sure it's a good thing. But yes, no doubt he's amazing going forward. And we do need backup for Rico Henry. But is he the right one? I'm not so sure. And let's go to this one. If true, exactly, Patrick Frost. Well done, my friend. If true. That is if true, and I don't think it is true. But if true, then West Ham should take the 37 million and reinvest. Lad wants out, EFL to Premier League. It's just too much for some lads to take at the beginning of a career. Flip side, mad if true. 37 million, West Ham really scammed many clubs this summer. Exactly. But he's probably more that than 50 mil if we're to believe he was 50 mil or something. I don't know. Lies, why would we make an almost record signing for a fourth choice left back? Exactly. So, yes, another Bees fan, yeah. Follow him as well. Why aren't we all over this guy? I sincerely don't get it. One of the best. We're United fan. There we go, United fan. So there we go. I sincerely don't get it. One of the best fullbacks from last season, and he's going for the cheap money we're used to paying. Well, get him then. Please get him. Please get him, Man United. We don't want him. Fuck off to Man United, please. Good luck to them. Lewis Potter, Henry, and Hickey, all better options at left wing back, exactly. Although Hickey isn't really a left wing back as far as I'm concerned. This is another Hammers fan. But yeah, I don't think Hickey is a left wing back. I don't think he's better at right back. So there we go, I'm afraid. Or right. Or RWB, so right wing back, probably. Lewis Potter is decent there, but when he comes up against really, really great opposition that have got a lot up front, he may be found wandering. Even at times on Saturday, he's found a little bit wandering with Mikey Moore. Got in ahead of him, got past him, and had some good shots. So for me, I'm not totally convinced with him at left wing back. I think Henry is our best there, but he's never always going to be fit. Unfortunately, he will get injured, and that is the problem. And that's why we need a proper left back. Brentford absolutely cooking money ball transfers. If they do sell, they're going to get 60 million minimum. Yeah. Time to cash in on the vermin that don't have the professionalism to do their jobs after they were the ones that put the club in their current position. This is entitlement at its finest absolute scumbags. I drive him there. I don't even live in England. West Ham conceded leak goals. How good could anyone on the back line be? Seems like 20, 25 million too much. Exactly. Totally agree with that. Yes, maybe we could have a look at Joel Bagan from Cardiff as a replacement. I wouldn't sanction the move. He needs to play this season. Scholes isn't good enough. Diouf isn't much better defensively, but can at least cross the ball. Good. X said he's been a nightmare all week in training, acting like he's some sort of god. Brentford will see how dodgy he is. Can put a great ball in, but can also switch off and concede penalties. So, yeah, I hope we're not after him then. I really hope that. I really hope this is not true. Let me know when and I'll drive him there. Complete nonsense. That's Griffin Park Grapevine. I tend to believe them as well. Yeah, complete nonsense. I agree. I'm following them, of course. But I am now anyway. I should be anyway, and I am now. Another Hammers fan here, Rusty Hammer. Find the fucker. They get the money, 40 million plus, and get some fucking players in. We know every team will be loving coming to the OS. It's their cup finals. Olympic Stadium, of course. No more excuses. Got to be on the front foot. None of this shit that we've had for the last two games. Sort it out, Nuno, for fuck's sake. Give it a rest, man. God, you love to make up some other nonsense. Yes, that's another Bees fan. I totally agree here. That probably it is made up. It's Guff. Absolute Guff. Following you, Kev. Brentford really want them fucking ears. Well, yeah, not surprised he wants out. West Ham are a shit show at the moment. That's a mental fee for him. Some truly awful performances last season. Spoofer, yeah, I totally agree. Attention becomes harder to earn in a bear market. But high impressions, likes and reports don't always translate into valuable users. Very top left back, no, not. Brentford treating the left back market like a set piece routine. Keep probing the same gap until someone switches off. Yeah. West Ham are being gutted. I bet he is. He will do well at Brentford. Another West Ham fan, obviously. Of course we are laughing. Emojis, nose and shit emoji. Smell that. Yeah, bullshit. Exactly. Another Bees fan. Here we go, following. Rob OC. Brentford are the smartest club in the world. 100% they will finish in the top six. Well, not if we get in, though. I don't think we will, and I hope we don't. Who is this special Z? Yeah, he looks like red and white. Yeah, so he's another Bees fan. I believe, although red and white could be Man United, could it? I don't know. Yeah, he's got Ronaldo photo, so yeah, Man United fan. Why we don't need him, I agree with that. I totally agree. We don't need him. Well, not him anyway. Surely he's worth a little more than that with the prices we have seen. Solid player. Well, I don't agree. Get rid of the Shrek. It's Shrekhead twat. He's shite anyway. Bit harsh, but there you go. Basing it on his appearance and stuff as well. Chelsea should be all over this. Well, I hope he goes there then. I'll fucking let him go there. He's never been 37 million. What is football now, exactly? Better than 50 mil, though, if they were saying that. Give us Pinnock and Henry plus 30 mil. You can fuck off with that. You know what you can do with that on your bike. 37 million, he ain't worth that. No. Good riddance. The championship is too demanding for him. Is this guy the guy who kicked his... No, it's not the one who kicked his cat, actually. That was the Man City player, wasn't it? Was that Mendy? Or... No, it wasn't Mendy. I'm trying to think of the guy who kicked the cat, but it wasn't him. Or maybe it was... No, it was a West Ham player, but I don't think it was him. Can't really remember now. Brentford have some good scouting, but I don't know this. It's not this bullshit yet. I hope it is. I really fucking hope it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to look actually and see who that player was. Kicked his cat. Seems a while ago now. Oh, Zuma, that's it. Kurt Zuma. Of course, it was Kurt Zuma. It was 2022. And I thought he was actually a really good player, very good defender. But if you're going to kick animals, no, that's totally wrong. And he fell away. He wasn't played much or whatever after that. His career was over pretty much. Because that's something you never do is kick animals. That is totally disgusting and out of order. So yeah, Kurt Zuma, that was it. Is he the pet kicker? No, it's Kurt Zuma. That's an overpay, yeah. Yeah, so for me, this is not happening, and I hope it's not happening. It really shouldn't happen. And let's hope it doesn't. Be up to you, David. Hope you're well, buddy. Hope you're buzzing a bit from yesterday. You should have won, I think. You should have beat Liverpool. But they were lucky to get a draw out of that 2-2. Very, very lucky. I missed the B. What a game for us yesterday. We should have won the game. Penalty, Liverpool penalty was soft. Yeah, totally agree, David. Totally agree, bro. I really do. It was terrible. It was soft. It was never a penalty, really. I thought you were a better team, to be honest, than Liverpool. And I've been a bit unfair. I said you'll be struggling down near the bottom on my predictions. And looking at that, if you keep playing like that, you probably won't be. If you do get some more players in, you never know as well. I think you could be actually more maybe mid-table. Really, I don't think you will be down there if you play like that. If you get more players in, I mean, I was totally shocked about how Visser played, with how great he was. Although he still missed chances, like that one in front of the was it the 6-yard box when he should have scored. Visser didn't touch it, didn't get enough touch on it, much of a touch on it, and could have scored in front of the goal there. And that one when he was through 1-on-1, he should have scored. And now you see why I don't mind that he left Brentford. Yes, as well as he did play yesterday, I still don't like him. I don't rate him. I'm happy that he left us. He isn't the finished article, no fucking way. Is he that really special? Yes, he done some good things yesterday, and he was quick. And yes, he made that second goal, I guess. But he's not as great as you think. And I'm glad he left us. I'm glad. Yeah, okay. Visser was really good yesterday. Yes, yeah. And I believe he did get man of the match because Gary Neville gave him man of the match, but I'm not totally sure he was that great. I mean, yes, some great things he done, but still shit things, and that's what you get. That's what you get from him, I'm afraid. And that's why I'm glad we let him go. But for all the goals he did get for us at one stage, he's still not good enough. And a lot of them was down to Bramo, don't forget, that he got a lot of them goals. So, and I think you need another striker probably, and Voltemade certainly isn't the answer either. So, but yeah, these ones that like dead in the water to me. Well, this Matias Arojo, it looks like he's going to probably Liverpool or Leeds. That's what it looks like. We're not going to get him now, and I hope we're wrong for Diouf as well. I hope that's wrong that we're after him. I hope keep saying we're making an improved offer. We want to make another offer, and that is a load of bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Total guff on me. And I agree with this. Yeah, my man in the match was Lewis Hall. Yeah. And one mistake, if you called it a mistake, I'm not so sure it was a penalty anyway. But he was superb. He was absolutely superb, Lewis Hall. And that's the one I wish we could have gone for, to be honest. We're after a good left back. And I wish we could get him. But it'd be hell of a lot of money. You're probably not going to let him go anyway. I know Man United were after him, we're interested in him. And I can't see that, well, that won't happen anyway. But if we wanted him, it'd probably be high wages and probably be a higher transfer fee anyway. So that push us out straight away. But yeah, I think he's a proper great left back, and he was immense yesterday. But that referee was a prick, let's be honest. He was absolutely shit, your referee. Was it Atwell? I think it was your ref. He was terrible. Absolutely fucking terrible. Embarrassment of a referee, that was. I can't believe that man you got beat off Hull. Oh, sorry, that man you got beat by Hull. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Of course, yeah, sorry. Man, well, I could in a way because I just don't know. I think they're shit, really, United. I think they're shit. Got the same defence as they always had. Shaw, Maguire, fucking useless, really. They got to change that. Really, there's a lot they got to change there, to be honest. And I still think Hull seem good. I've got them to be in relegation, and I'm not so sure on that now. I might have to change that. I mean, they were incredible. They've done incredibly well, and a lot of people have, been too quick to say that they're going to struggle. I'm one of them, so I could be totally wrong there, totally wrong. And how can I say that about another fellow underdog, which they are? They're like us. They're underdogs. They're still a smallish club, you would say. So I felt wrong saying all this, to be honest. Brentford were outclassed Spurs and Saturday. Yes, definitely. Spurs were shit, mate. They were absolutely pathetic. They were absolutely poor. But we were amazing. We were immense. Sangare was total class, quality, total baller. I hope he carries on like that the whole season. He's got to, and if he does, we're definitely in with a chance of Europe or even winning the Carabao Cup, maybe, a trophy. So But that might depend if we get through tomorrow night, because we've got to play Birmingham, of course, tomorrow night. And that ain't going to be, it's not a pushover. There are no pushovers. It's not a walk in the park by any means. So, although we should beat them, even if we put out a second team. But, yeah, it's not going to be that easy. But I feel we should get through against Birmingham. We'll see. Who Newcastle got in that? I'm trying to think who you lot have got in the Carabao Cup. Trying to think now. I know, yes, we got Birmingham. Let's have a look. I'll try and bring that up. You got West Brom. Right, West Brom. You should be beating them. You should. Yeah, you got West Brom, Forest Leeds, Stoke City versus Hull, Preston Everton, Sheffield Wednesday versus Wolves, Ipswich Leicester, Cambridge Millwall, Southampton versus West Ham, Watford Peterborough, Fulham Wimbledon. Of course, Spurs have got Charlton Pathetic. I'd love to see Charlton Pathetic beat them. They beat West Ham on Saturday, so that'd be a great win double for Charlton. Beating two shit London teams would be amazing. Chelsea playing Luton. I'd love to see Luton embarrass them. Get an upset there. I'd love that. Who Brentford got next? Well, we got Leeds, mate. Leeds. Not easy, really, at Ellen Road, away. I hope we can beat them, but I'm not totally sure we will. I think they're going to be a lot tougher than Spurs, that's for sure. Yeah, you got West Brom, I know, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough, really, on Saturday. But if we can play like we did against Spurs, there's no reason why we can't get something there. At least a point. I'd be happy with a point if we could get that at Leeds, Fairly happy with that. And I think we got Sunderland after that home. That's the one I'm going to. One of them games. So, yeah. Let's hope we can get some points out of them. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys, because I've got to do another stream anyway. I should have been on doing that already. So that one's a bit late now. I'm doing also the preview for the Birmingham game. So follow me on Insta, Mr. B for Life 182. Also on Discord, Steve the B. And also subscribe to this channel, Mr. B, Ivor Football Chat. Please keep smashing those likes, keep subbing, guys. Much appreciated. Sharing, subbing, liking, everything, guys, please. I'm still on 240. Well, I've moved up to 246 subs. Please keep that going. Get me to 250 and beyond. That'd be amazing, guys. Please do that. That's incredible. And thanks, people in the live chat, people watching live or on playback. I'm going to bounce because I've got another stream to do. So, for the time being, guys, see you in a little while. Cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye.